know this at the time, but Max is a covert narcissist. And I don't use that term lightly. I've gotten permission from 2 therapists to say that to you guys. What's so scary about this part of the story is that I don't know to what extent my breakup with Tyler was thanks to my own personal agency and to what extent it was thanks to Max's manipulation. The chemistry I felt with Max the first night we met wasn't fireworks, it was love bombing. When we hung out, he shared so much information about his childhood trauma and his past relationships. That wasn't vulnerability. That was manipulation to make me feel like I was the only one that ever understood him. He was already abusing my empathy and making me feel responsible for his emotions. He was already moving to LA at the end of that month, but he used this to create a sense of urgency and get me to open up to him quicker. He was planting doubt in my relationship and undermining my trust in Tyler when he explained to me how he was just like Tyler in his past relationship and how it took his ex breaking up with him for him to understand how he was wrong. He was positioning himself as a wise authority on the subject and making me feel as though it was inevitable that Tyler and I needed to break up, that there was no hope that Tyler would understand me. Immediately after he got me to explain to him that the biggest issue with my relationship with Tyler was that he wasn't sure about kids, Max went on to tell me exactly how sure he was of kids, and it was kind of overwhelming, the rant that he went on about how passionate he was about being a father. Max was future faking, but not in the way that people normally do. He was telling me that he was happy to be a supportive friend through my breakup because he knew what it was like, and if he could help me through that he would feel better because he was so bad to his ex. But him being a safe friend for me during my breakup could not be further from the truth. I set one boundary with Max: don't kiss me. And he made me feel guilty for that boundary. When he got home that night, he texted me afterwards and said that was the hardest thing I've ever done. This is manipulation, abuse of my empathy, and guilt tripping for making me set a boundary. During the days between Tyler and I's limbo and us actually breaking up, Max texted me a lot, and it was very flirty, and it was everything that I had been wanting from Tyler. Like I said in my last video, my intuition was telling me I didn't like Max, but my intuition was also telling me that it was time for my relationship to end. So how could I trust that intuition? I decided to override my intuition when it came to Max because I didn't trust my intuition because it was asking me to do the most terrifying, horrible thing: break up with Tyler. I was confused and I was disconnected from myself, and Max was already distorting and warping my sense of reality. If I could go back and tell that version of myself one thing, it would be, you didn't know any better, and your vulnerability and your openness are not bad things. That makes you you. It makes you bright. It makes you loving. And it's not your fault that Max took advantage of that. I'm sorry this video series is taking longer than I expected, but it's about my own healing, and however I'm healing myself, I think can be a healing for you guys. So thank you for following along, and I love you.